This begins by acknowledging where our education system has failed our kids. Only then can we enact solutions to align learning with the real needs of today's youth. Our children deserve that spark, curiosity, and fulfill humanity's promise. Our kids deserve to be creative, to think, to be happy, to be excited about learning, and they're not. Gotta ask yourself what's going on. We cannot let another generation slip through the cracks. Look, man, I don't know. I'm not too sure about the millennials. I'm not too sure about Generation Y. Shoot, I'm not too sure about some of us Gen Xers. But I do know this. We cannot let another generation slip through the cracks. We cannot let another generation slip through the cracks. We cannot let another generation grow up without the father in the home. That's the way America's headed. That's the way we're going. We're going to be sodomites. We're going to be Gomorrahs. We're going to be, y'all don't understand what we're up against, but you're going to see real soon. That's what I'm going to tell you. You're going to see real soon. America is, if we don't do something, America is really going to, if we don't make some changes quickly, if we don't get back our country quickly, you're going to see, hey, Rome fell. All big dynasties fell. Well, guess what? How did America fall? I'm gonna tell you how we fell. I think we fell because we took shame out of school, shame out of society. We removed the most important thing that we need to have because we didn't like how it felt. We allowed feminists to pull that shame. They can shame you, but you can't shame them. They can shame you, but you can't shame them. They can hold you accountable, but you can't hold them accountable. When we took shame out of American society and people stopped caring how they treat their parents, people stopped caring how they conduct themselves, people stopped caring how they represent their family because they want to be, when we start pushing individualism, which is really Satanism. When we start pushing individualism, do what thou wilt, do as thou wilt. When we start pushing that mantra out, it's only a matter of time before the moral decline of America catches up to itself, and we're living in that time today. Now is the time to reimagine education. Now is the time to take back your children. By any means necessary. Let me tell you something. If you don't, suffer the consequences. I'm gonna be right here. I told you so. Get your homeschool your kids if you can, and you can. You just don't want to. How about that? You can homeschool your kids if you wanted to, but you can't because you don't want to. And then I have to question: do you really love your kids? Because the education of the school system today is turning your kids against you. And if you don't care about your legacy, then that's on you. This has been another episode of the Too Much Moxie podcast. I am your humble host, Too Much. Join us next week as we continue this viral discussion. Thank you for listening. This is the Too Much Moxie podcast, and we are out. Peace. We out of here. Yeah, I feel like I joined the choir. Shit, I should go to church.